The crime branch, which is probing allegations of sexual harassment against Palakkad MLA Rahul Mamkootathil, is now seeking legal guidance on whether it can act on digital evidence without formal complaints from the victims. Now, the first few women, because I also happened to speak to them, Rini George, for instance, said she doesn't want to. She was very clear. Even Avantika, the trans woman, doesn't want to. Now, a victim, of course, shared screenshots and other evidence corroborating the allegations, but has so far refused to lodge a formal complaint. Investigators are deliberating whether legal action can proceed based solely on this evidence. The main victim, who was allegedly subjected to sexual abuse and later apparently also forced to undergo a termination of pregnancy, has not yet recorded her statement. Authorities are saying that she has requested time for psychological therapy to deal with the trauma. Once her statement is recorded, immediate action, including arrest, is expected against Rahul Mamkootathil. Meanwhile, the crime branch is continuing its probe based on third-party complaints lodged by political outfits and several other individuals, accusing Rahul of sexual misconduct. Now, the police are hopeful that the main victim shall cooperate sooner rather than later. Now, it's very complex, Let's understand from someone who understands this kind of a case as to what can be done. We are joined by an advocate, and Lal Kumar, who is an advocate with the Kerala High Court. Thank you so much, Mr. Lal, for joining us here. I want to ask you this, correct me if I'm wrong. If I've been sexually harassed and if I don't even file an FIR, but I make a complaint against the perpetrator, can't that be taken as a complaint, Lal?
There should be a formal complaint. There should be a formal complaint. FIR has been registered by the police. Police will register the FIR, and on the basis of that, there will be a charge sheet. Charge sheet will be given to the court, and based on that charge sheet, a charge is being framed. So what happens is, when the charge is framed, there should be an accused. If there is no accused, we have an accused here, but the problem is there should be a victim. Victim should come to the witness box.
I agree.
That person should come to the witness box and say that this person has molested me or raped me or some illegal actions have been taken against me. If such an evidence is not adduced before the court, how can the court prejudice
I'll
a
tell you
person?
what, I had a senior who's also a politician, Sri Padmanabhan, I think his name is. He told me, but maybe that's his opinion, I don't want to get, because I thought he said that if there is a complaint, Rahul Mamkootathil can be debarred from, attending the assembly or, to be made as if that there is, kind of collective bias against him. But Lal, I want to focus on what you are saying. This accused says that she has digital evidence. Of course, one accused said that he was using Telegram and everything was erased out of it. But this particular accused who has sent screenshots and everything...
Victim. It's not accused.
Sorry, the survivor, I would rather say. Yeah, the survivor. Yeah, thank you for correcting me. The survivor, that person, because she's got all the evidence, maybe, something, a medical thing about also the alleged perpetrated abortion that she had to undergo. Does the survivor have to come and say, my name is XYZ, I live here and this is what has happened, here is the evidence?
Of course.
Right.
Sadly, it is. Sadly, it is required because, or else you will be boxing against vacuum, isn't it?
All right. So fine. So, next question, Lal. I'm saying these are powerful people. Congress, because one of the daughters of a Congress worker herself had said that there was, kind of harassment which I had faced. She's not named herself, her complete prerogative to do that. But if I say I'm scared, that something will come out of this and I will be penalized or stigmatized or threatened, then what is the way out? Otherwise, this man, who knows, unless proven, innocent, he's guilty, unless proven guilty, he's innocent. But how does one even proceed, Lal, with such a case?
This is a big issue that the society is facing. It is the social consciousness that should support that lady to come out and speak. The problem is, I'll tell you about the particular incident. There is a high level of cyber attack happening against the victim, because this person has gone with this guy willingly and now claiming that he has harassed, molested. such kind of verbal abuse is happening in the social media. So that is the reason that this person is not coming out and speaking against this mighty MLA who's a powerful person in the state. So this is actually a social problem. The system has to support. Actually, I'm not an impartial person. Let me make my politics clear. I'm a left sympathizer. I have made it very clear. People in Kerala know it. But the fact is, when I'm talking about this issue, I'm talking very impartially. There is a huge amount of or huge level of cyber attack happening. So a lady cannot come out and speak against it, because after that, she should be picturized or seen as a bad lady with having no moral values. These are the charges that society is giving against her. That is the reason that these people are not coming
Should
out and
not bother.
speaking.
No,
I
Lal.
think
Lal. But society, law should not be taking cognizance of whether I'm called a woman of loose morals, I had an affair with him, and then suddenly I'm crying wolf and saying, oh, he exploited me. Law should just look at whether it was harassment or not.
absolutely.
Why is the, who's any, even if I'm an immoral woman, it's none of anyone's business. All I'm asking is, if I file a complaint that this lover of mine, let's presume, ex-lover of mine with whom I've been intimate, but today he coerced and harassed me, we all know about, whether marital rape, that's another issue. But the point of the matter is, where is Kerala failing? Whether it was the Hema committee report, I have interviewed many women, they said, madam, you interviewed us, now no one is taking us in any film. I feel very guilty. What kind of a society is this then?
No. It is not a peculiar problem of Kerala alone. If you do a carpet bombing on Kerala alone, I won't accept it. But the issue
But
is,
we are talking
I'll tell
about
you,
Kerala, Lal. I'm a South Indian. I'm not cherry picking on you. Today we are talking about Rahul Mamkootathil, right? He's from
yes,
Kerala.
no. What kind of society this is? This is a statement that you have made, isn't it? There are incidents happening in Kerala. Similarly, there are incidents happening in other parts of the states as well. So I'm quite pessimistic about the developments that is happening here for sure. I'm with you on that. But the fundamental issue is for the police to proceed. Now I think they have consulted with the Advocate General for the legal opinion. The issue is, how can they proceed without a victim in place? The victim has to come. She has to speak that this person has done all the ill doings against this person. So I'm having some grievances. I'm being mistreated. I'm being forced to abort. These are the charges that she has to give to us. Then only the police, then only the system, then only the courts can act against it.
Young
Else,
colleague in
it will be.
office who curates this show was saying, it's been more than a month and there is complete silence. She's a young woman and she's right. I think women should seek answers. What if no one comes forward? What happens? It will be in limbo, no? So the point is, a powerful man, this is the whole point. Harassment is about power, Lal. Rape is about power, Lal. It's about what do women do. States should be able to make us women secure so that I can come out in the open and say, yes, he harassed me.